Hey guys, Shed here, and welcome! Find me today in Glossop. Basically, I decided it would be fun to go up to the Peak District for the day and ride Snake Pass, because I've missed long mileage days. I haven't done many this year for obvious reasons, but the traffic is unbearable. I last came over here, and there's no traffic, and I've mixed up my gloves, so I've got one new glove and one old glove with a hole in. But I pulled over to let a camper van through, and as you can see, an HGV was then going over it. So it's not going to be a very fun ride, I don't think. I say very fun, it's going to be pretty dire. Yeah, basically I was lying in bed last night thinking, I wish I'd ridden my bike more this year, it being December 31st today. So decided to head up to Peak District and ride Snake Pass because I can. Because nowadays I have the energy, whereas I didn't before. And because it was something stupid like 11:30, I text Mr. Hepcat Harley to see if he wants to. He's old and grey now, so he didn't want to. No, had some jobs and things to do. If I'd thought about it slightly more in advance, I would have tried to assemble a bit of a group of us. I last came over here, and I think it's in the last Isle of Man video. And previously, before that, the last time I'd been over Snake Pass was with my dad when he had a replica Shelby Cobra, and I was barely tall enough to see over the dashboard, but unfortunately he no longer has it. Mum made him sell it after he stuffed it into a wall somewhere. You see that big truck up ahead? I pulled over to let a caravan go past, and that big Mazurk truck decided that he would go instead, which isn't much fun. Neither slow drivers. It is beautiful up here though, isn't it? You can see where they've been cutting the heather back. Yeah, you've still got to see that, but yeah, basically I came over here after getting lost on the way back. I was running short on time, it was dark, so I didn't really get to enjoy this road. Well, I'm not going to have problems getting stuck behind the truck, am I? Jesus. Well, dogging's popular up here. I would have thought it'd be a bit chilly for a spot of dogging. Look at that for a view. Isn't it beautiful? The engine braking on this bike is amazing. It's astonishing, isn't it? It's so beautiful. Oh well, I've had a really nice ride up here, so... Yeah, so big plans for this year. I'm finally doing my Italy trip, which was meant to be this year, but it's going to be next year, obviously this year when you see it. So basically I was meant to do it in 2018, but because of all that happened, it's now going to be 2019, which is all booked, which I'm really looking forward to. But it's not just Italy, it's France, Switzerland, Italy, Austria, Germany, Belgium, which I've never done. I've never been to mainland Europe, so I'm really looking forward to it. Snake Passing, they used to do really, really good food. Like proper decent pub food. I guess it looks like it's shut. Oh well, I got my sandwiches. And basically I just chucked my sandwiches in my tank bag. Take it gently and have a nice day, and I want to be back before it's dark, but I don't get how the road is busier in December than it was in June. Sorry, than it was in September. But it allows me to admire the beauty, and it is very stunning. So other things, obviously we have some new branding on the channel, courtesy of Matt Rowe Designs. I will stick a link to his website down below. So that's brilliant, and it was going to be launched towards the end of the year, but someone decided to change their motorbike and delay things. Who would do such a thing, hey? And having had it all drawn up in holly, obviously then I bought my V-Strom. He very kindly redid the whole thing. Now I'm fit and can do more miles, I can do some more Bikers Britain's routes, which is brilliant. So there'll be some more of those next year. I need to get myself fit for doing sort of 300-mile days, so we're doing some miles, and I need to get the mileage up because I need to. Basically, I was sat working out the miles for Italy, and either I have 3,000 miles before I get this serviced before Italy, or I try and do 6 before, and then I get this service beforehand. So I'm going for the 6. So I've got a few months to do a year's mileage. I do about 6,000 miles a year. Actually no, 7. I do about 7,000 miles a year, normally. So I think it'll be a case of weekends I'll sling the tent on the back and head off places. We're hoping to, I say we, I'm hoping to try and get my girlfriend on the back of it next year. She wants to, she's keen. Well, she's keen to try, I think, because she gets annoyed with me disappearing off everywhere. And if you can't beat them, join them. So then I can sort of do more trips away and spend more time in the saddle and go for more weekends away because she's with me. Otherwise, I just do loads of day trips. Sorry for keep cracking my visor, the pin lock's being stupid. So yeah, more bikers Britain, more riding around and just trips. I really want to go to Cheddar Gorge, that was on my list for last year, couldn't do it. A few rides and things like that. Is that the Ladybower? I believe it is. So yeah, lots of different stuff that I want to do, it's just whether or not time, finances permit. Oh, you can't see the Derwent Valley Dam. Not from here anyway. I don't know which way I'm looking anyway, I think it's left. Right, I am not going to Bakewell in this traffic. I'm hoping we can actually do more than 40 miles an hour. Well, I want to get back before it gets cold and dark. This bit reminded me of Wales. So yeah, lots planned for the new year, and fingers crossed it'll actually be I'll actually be able to enjoy it this year. See, I did all this in the dark, so it's quite nice to ride it in daylight. It's definitely more fun on an adventure bike than it was on the Holly. So this is where the V-Strom's at home. I mean, there's worse places to get lost. I'm not lost, I'm on an adventure. Yeah, there's worse places. Oh, so I wanted to go left, and then I want to go right. I'm not lost, I'm on an adventure. The anchor, that was it. It was left at the anchor. I was trying to remember the directions that the lady gave me 3 months ago. And she navigated by pubs, but I can't remember any of the pub names. I mean, the logical thing would be to put my phone in my top thing. But I don't want to use all the battery navigating. I have got a sat-nav mount that I need to fit, and I do need to get a sat-nav before Italy. I've just not got round to getting one yet. So I've got an hour of daylight. Whee! I've only done 140 miles today. I've still got another load to go. I've got to get home. Right, we're heading to Monash because that road to Bakewell is like a main biker road. So my logic is there's going to be a lot of speed cameras. The problem with the low seat is they've taken some of the cushioning out, so my bum's starting to go a bit numb. Oh, I'm loving this bike. Touring is so comfortable on it. So yeah, didn't get home before it got dark. Evidently. He's pissed, he's walking a bit wonky. It is New Year's Eve, isn't it? Lots of people say that the V-Strom headlight's not very good. Having ridden a Chinese 125 for quite a while in the dark, I'd say it's alright. Perfectly adequate. I mean, it's nothing amazing, especially on dips, but yeah, it works well. So when I was sort of evaluating things earlier, I mean, I don't really have many regrets. I don't have any regrets, really. One slight one is I wish when I was evaluating things beginning of the year, of course, when you go into surgery like that, some thoughts pop into your head. And deep down, I'm a pessimist. So you prepare yourself for the worst. And then if anything better than that happens, all good. And I started thinking about stuff and regrets and things like that, and I don't have any. My one regret was I wish I'd travelled more. Well, I'm sort of solving that next year. Although my dream, my absolute dream, is that it has been ever since I first saw, you know, long way down and long way round, was to ride. My dream is to ride a motorbike to Singapore. I'm gonna have to be well behaved because there's a police car behind me. So I'm sure it's that. Yeah, it is. That's a police car speeding. And tailgating? Oh, Mr. Policeman. I was really tempted. If he'd been at the traffic lights in Uppingham, I would have knocked on the window and gone, hello, hello, hello. Anyway guys, I'm almost home. 252 miles. There we go. That's not too bad. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.